Did you know that a recent Open Door survey found that 98% of first-time home buyers have lost out on a home they were interested in? What's even more upsetting is that, in part, that can be attributed to misinformation or lack of knowledge in real estate. I'm Dana Sapir with Compass Manhattan, and today I want to go over the 5 most Googled real estate terms. Number 1 most searched term on Google is reverse mortgage. This is a loan that homeowners above the age of 62 who have a substantial amount of equity can borrow against the value of their home. This loan is a tax-free and can be received as a lump sum, in fixed monthly payments, or as a line of credit. The entire loan balance becomes due to be paid when the borrower dies, moves out permanently, or sells the home. Reverse mortgage can be beneficial to older homeowners whose cash is tied up in their home equity. The next most Googled real estate term is cash offer. Just like the name suggests, this is a bid made by a buyer who is willing to pay the entire purchase in cash. This type of offer is more attractive to a seller and can give a buyer an advantage in a competitive, tight market. Next, we have the term contingency. Buyers usually meet this term when they are in the process of making an offer. Contingency is basically an open item between the buyer and the seller after an offer has been accepted. Contingencies appear as clauses in the purchase agreement specifying an action or requirement that have to be met the contract to become legally binding. A common contingency is the financing contingency, which means that the deal will depend on the buyer getting approved by a mortgage by a lender. If for any reason the financing falls through, the buyers will have the ability to back out of the deal without losing the deposit. Number 4 on the list is pending or in contract. A home is pending when a seller or a buyer have a fully executed contract of sale. The term is confusing and it seems like the contract is still being negotiated, but what it means is that the contract has been signed and both sides are now waiting for the closing. The 5th top real estate term that people search on Google is clause of escrow. This is the goal of everyone involved in a real estate deal when the buyer, seller, and all other parties involved in a transaction have fulfilled their legal responsibility to one another. The buyers finish signing all of the mortgage documents, the board has given its approval of the sale to the buyer, the lender has wired the money to the seller, and the keys have been exchanged. In Manhattan, it typically takes 60 to 90 days to close. So, are you feeling more ready now that you know what those terms mean? Give me a call or shoot me a text, email, or comment below if you recently Googled one of those terms.